Okay, let's take our coin pickups further. Let's draw this stuff to the UI so that we know how many coins we have and how many lives we have. Let's also throw a sound effect on the coin so that we get some audio feedback when we pick one up. So let's go to the asset store and let's search on Fantasy SFX. This guy right here. These are free. Okay, we don't need all of these, so I'm going to say none. And then I'm going to select the pickup gold sound effects and jingle achievement. Alright, so let's go back to the coin pickup prefab. I'm going to do this on the prefab so all the other coins get an update as well. Okay, so this is the rotate FSM. I'm going to switch to the coin value FSM. And on coin count update, we'll do play random sound. Or play random, let's see, audio. Play random sound, there we go. How many sounds do we get? We have 4. So we want 4 clips. And we'll just choose that one. Okay, so it indexes at 0, so it's a total of 4, but it only counts up to 3 because 0, 0 is a number. Alright, let's play that back and see if we get sound. Yep, sounds slightly different every time we pick up a coin. That's nice. Alright, so now we want to play a sound when we get an extra life. We will play the achievement jingle. Excellent. Okay, now let's start drawing this stuff to the UI. So hopefully you watched those videos that I linked. There's no excuse to not watch them. They're not very long and it's very informative stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and I am going to start, we're going to need to use a ecosystem add-on in order to use UGUI. So I'm going to search on UGUI. Looking for a package. That's right here, UGUI proxy full. Get that. So there's 2 GUIs in Unity, which if you watch those videos, you'll be aware of. Playmaker ships by default with actions for the old immediate GUI. We don't want to use that. We want to use the new UGUI. So that's what I'm getting right here, is I'm getting the actions for the new UGUI. Just going to go ahead and import those. Alright, wait for Unity to finish compiling. Alright, good. Done. Okay, so now we need to get a canvas up here so that we can display our coins and our lives as text objects. So the first thing we've got to do is let's attach a canvas. So let's say UI canvas. Okay, this is a screen space. Perfect. That's what we want. And then let's create an object with the canvas selected. We want to make it a child. We want to make a text object. And we'll call this one coin count. And to make finding this object, call it coin count text, actually. I'm going to make a new tag called GameUI. So go ahead and do that. You should be familiar with tags now. Back to the game object, GameUI, so that we can find this easily by its name and the tag. And you can see already there's in our game view, we have the new text is showing up right there in the middle of the screen. Make it very visible. Alright, so if we zoom out, this big white outline rectangle is our screen space UI, and our text is anchored to the center of the canvas, which is not what we want. We want to change the anchor. I'm going to anchor it to the top left part of the screen, and should move it, please. And when I zero it out, there it goes. It anchors to the top left of the screen, zeroed out. Now I just pull this down over to the right. And there we go. Increase the width and the height of this. Change the formatting of how it fills the object. Alright. And we'll say the coins go here. And actually, I'm going to put in some text that looks kind of like what we're going for. So I've got coins 0, and you can move it in the scene view with the manipulator if you want. You're not stuck with this here. So you can go ahead and you can move it. And let's check the. All right, if I change the aspect, which is changing the the resolution and the aspect ratio of this, you can see that it updates, and the coins are always in the same relative position regardless of resolution. That's very nice. The immediate mode GUI does not do that very well, so this is an absolute lifesaver. I'm very happy about this change. All right, so now what we want is we've got coins text up here, but when we play, nothing's happening. It's not counting the coins, so we need to add some playmaker actions. So go ahead and put a lives text, but we need to program this so that it's updating. And so let's go back to our coin manager, edit the FSM, and let's add a new state. We'll call this UI update. Okay, let's add 2 finished transitions from here. Okay, and then we've got 2 integer variables that we want to be drawing to the UI. To start with, we're going to just do the coins, and I'll run through this process again as the live. So we want to be drawing the coin total to this here. Now, the text object here on the coin count text, it's expecting things to come in as a string, not as an integer. So we need an int to string. And a string is just a series of text characters. That's all it is. It can be numbers, letters, spaces. You can put anything you want in a string. There's no restrictions. So we want to convert int to string. Oops, let's select our coin manager again. We're on the UI update, convert int to string. And excellent. Okay, so the int variable we want is the coin total. And the string variable, we're going to make a new variable because we don't have any right now. And we'll call this coin total text. Okay, so now we need to send coin total text to the coin count text right here. So how do we do that? Let's see. Let's go back to the coin manager. Let's search on UGUI. Okay, here we go. There's all these GUI events right here. This is the old stuff. We don't want that. We want this stuff right here. It's got the lowercase u GUI. This is what we want right here. We want, I think it's called UGUI set text. UGUI set text, or just right here. Let's go ahead and add that. All right, it wants a game object. Okay, so we can't use the owner because the owner is the coin manager. We need to get this coin count text object here. So let's go to our initialize variable and let's do find game object. And we are looking for, it's tagged game UI, and what we want is, we want coin count text. And we will store this in a new variable, and we'll call it coin count text. All right, now down on the UI update, let's specify a game object with a variable, coin count text, and the text that we want to do is we don't want to just type something in here, right? That's not going to work. We want the coin count to update dynamically, so we want to use our variable right here that's convert into string. So we want the coin total text, so select this little double bar here, coin total text. All right, let's see what happens. Aha, 1, 2, but we don't know what we're getting here. And it resets, excellent, and go back to 1. So we're getting the right information. Just the presentation doesn't work for us because we're just having this number float up there. We don't know what that is. So what we need to do is we need to actually build a string. So let's look at what we got for string options here. Aha, build string. So let's build a string. We are going to have two parts to this string. Element 0 is going to be the word coins, colon, and element 1 is going to be coin total text. So we'll have coins, colon, total text being the number right here, and store the result. Yes, we need a new variable for that. Let's see here. Let's call this, see, we got the coin total text. New variable, we'll call this the coin count string. All right, let's move the build string above the UGUI text set, and let's change this text from coin total text to the coin count string. All right, let's see what we get now. Okay, we've got coins 0. Coins 1, 2, 3. Excellent. It works. Okay. So also back to presentation. Coin count text. We can use a different font. There's Verdana and Arial. So if you want to use more different font, you'll need to copy it from your system folder and bring it in here. So I'm going to do that real well. No, I'm not going to do that. You feel free to do that. You can get fonts from anywhere. Just be careful about where you get them. You can pull. I would just pull the fonts from the system and copy them to your project folder. Your fonts must be in the assets folder. If your fonts aren't in the assets folder, Unity will not find them. So it's only looking in the assets folder for fonts. Let's go ahead and change the color to something else. There we go. Yellow, because the coins are gold. All right. So let's do the same thing for the lives. So let's make a new text object. We'll call this lives text. Give it a tag of game UI. Let's go to the coin manager. Let's tell the coin manager about, tell it where to find lives text. So let's copy this find game object and paste it. And we're looking for lives text. Okay. Now on the UI update, we need to do the same thing. We need to convert the int to a string. So let's copy this action and let's paste after. Is it going to give me the option for that? Paste actions, yes, okay. Got to click right here on this and do, right on the text itself, and do paste actions after. All right, we've got another convert int to string. The int variable we want to convert is lives, and we want a new variable, lives text. Then we want to build string. So copy this action, paste action after, and we want this to be lives instead of coins. And the other part is we want lives text, and we want to now store this. I mean, we could put the colon in the separator if you want to. You don't have to. You can put it in up here. But whatever you want to do, both ways work. And now we want to store the result of this string is a new variable, live count string. And now we want to do a uGUI set text. So copy action, paste action after. Did it do did not get the right action, okay. Remove action, delete action, where is it? Remove action. Copy a selected action, paste action after. All right, we want to specify the game object. Not the coin count text, we want lives text. Why isn't that an option? Are we storing it? No, we're not. We're storing lives text in game coin count text. That'll be a problem. So let's do a new variable. Call it lives text. Okay, lives text object. Okay. Yeah, we're using lives text in the string variable there. There's some potential for confusion there. All right, so the object that we want is a live text object. The text that we want is lives text. Actually, we want the live count string. There we go. All right, so right now our lives text is sitting dead in the middle. So I'm going to put the lives text in on the top right corner. There. Zero it out. Just move it down. Increase the width and the height. Change the alignment. Get up a bit. What's the font size on coin count text? Is 19. Let's make it 19 over here as well. All right. Make this something we can see. That works. All right. Let's see how we're doing. Nope, it's still saying new text. All right. Back to the coin manager. Lives text object, lives count string. Am I not finding the game object? I'm wondering. Okay, lives text with tag game UI, saving as lives text object. Game object that we're setting is lives text object, live count string. Did I get the tag on that? Yes, I did. No. Ah, okay. So the problem there is the UI for the lives doesn't happen until we get down to the UI update stage. So I need to call a UI update on initialize in order to set lives properly at 0. Okay, so let's see about copying this and let's copy the build string for lives and the UGUI set text and put those on initialize as well. Let's see. The reason that we're not seeing the exact same behavior on the coins is because I have this stub text in here. So if I actually say, just whatever, right? Same problem, same bug. So I need to initialize the UI with some initial values. So let's get on that. See if I can just grab basically this entire state. You know what? An easier way to do this would just be to put a finished on initialize instead of building and copying all those actions. So let's do this. Once that's done, run to UI update. Yep, that works. That works fine. That's the easiest way to do that. Alright, and the lives update. Coins update, lives update, everything updates. Good job. Not too bad. So if you guys do this quickly and get this concept, and I'm confident that you can handle it, we'll go on to doing a health bar, which a health manager is more complex than what we've done with the coins and the lives. And the UI implementation is more complex because we're going to have an energy bar. We'll have a health bar that goes up and down depending on if you're taking damage or getting healed. So eat this assignment up and impress me, and we'll look at doing a health bar.